Hello and welcome back to Lawn and Light. This is for if you have a socket not working or a light not working. You put your lights up and there's one pesky bulb that just doesn't want to work and you don't know what to do, okay? So the first and most likely thing that has happened is that your bulb has gotten loose. There's a penny here. That's my spot. It's my marking spot. Your bulb has gotten loose and all you need to do is tighten it. A lot of times it happens if you're dragging lights around, especially on concrete. The vibration causes bulbs to get loose. And you'll know this if there's several lights out. That's typically the indication. You just tighten them up. Sometimes you have a little temperamental socket. We have temperamental sockets. This is normal stuff that happens, is that one of them just doesn't work like the other ones work. And you have to tighten it just a little bit more than the other ones to get it going. Man, it's a good thing my mama didn't raise a hand model, isn't it? Look at those cuticles. Oh my gosh. You gotta quit biting your fingernails. Okay, enough of that. So that's just tighten it up and see if that works. If it doesn't, your next step is we're trying to make sure that this line has a connection with the socket. There are vampire teeth. You want to see something? Watch this. Magic. Bam! How was that? Is that cool? Cool magic? There are vampire teeth in the socket just like there are in a male or a female plug that need to make a connection with the actual wire right here. Same thing. So what we're trying to do is make that reconnection. They have to be able to communicate. And the way they communicate, learning time. Hello, Mr. Rogers. The bottom piece of metal in there, copper, whatever that is, and then the side piece have to communicate with, they have to be able to touch the side of this socket and the bottom. And what we have here is a failure to communicate. That's what we have here. So we're trying to reinstate the communication. That's a good life analogy as well. So what a couple things we can do to do that is gingerly give these things some wiggle. If you've got your lights pulled super tight on your house, maybe give it a little slack, wiggle this around a little bit, twist a little bit, get up here close. Don't be too aggressive with this. This is a tender moment. So just give it some moving around and see if you can get that light to flicker on and off. And if you can get it by putting this in a certain spot and holding it there where the light stays on, okay, bam, Bob's your uncle. If not, next step, we're gonna take this, we're trying to get the connection back, right? So the teeth, the vampire teeth are in this part of the socket, and this part of the socket is just like the back plate, pushing it into the teeth. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unclip it from the house, push it against the roof, and wiggle, okay? This is not a dance. We're not having fun here, we're fixing stuff. Wiggle around, you wanna push down hard, okay? And if you have shingle roof, you don't wanna like drag it and scrape it and mess your roof up. But do what you can, see if you can get it to come back on that way. If that doesn't work, get something, it's crazy that this stuff just appears. Get something hard and press. I mean, you can press hard as you can, and wiggle all the way around, back and forth, all the way around. That is typically 90% of the time that's gonna solve your problem. 80%, 80 to 85% of the time, that's gonna solve your problem and your light is gonna come back on. If none of those things work, then the answer is to replace the socket. And we'll go over that in another video. Thanks for watching. Love God, love others, and let your work reflect that. We will catch you on the next one.